Hi, good to see you. Welcome to Hope for Today. As soon as I tell you that I'd like to talk to you today about honesty, no doubt the first thing that comes to your mind is the well-known adage, honesty is the best policy. True? Yeah. But I wonder if you know who it was that said it. It sounds like a quote from the Bible, doesn't it? But it's not. You might think it should be, and actually I probably would agree. But this famous quote comes from Benjamin Franklin, one of America's founding fathers, who drafted the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution for the United States of America. He was born in Boston in 1706. He was a writer, he was an inventor, a statesman, and a scientist. An intelligent, brilliant guy. Also, he was a politician, and he still stands today as one of America's most effective statesmen and ambassadors. What is it that rings so true about this famous quote? Well, for me, it's because we're bombarded on a daily basis by so much dishonesty. I don't know about you, but a rule of our house used to be always answer the phone. Hmm. Don't rely on the answer machine. My thinking at that time was quite straightforward. There's always someone who doesn't like speaking to an answer machine. Yes, it could be you. And the call might be important. Indeed, I used to get annoyed when people would deliberately let the answer machine take the call. It seemed to me to be rather a rude thing to do, to be honest, and that there would inevitably be consequences. However, I have to say my mantra has changed. Now, we will not answer the house phone unless we are specifically waiting for a call. At the moment, I'm expecting to hear from the NHS about my first COVID-19 vaccination. So I'm actually breaking my own rule. It's very frustrating. Well, actually, it's infuriating because I cannot believe, and that's the fact of the matter, I cannot believe the nonsense, the sheer cheek, the blatant lies, the disgraceful intimidation. And the moment you stand up to the scammers, the phone line goes dead. I'm really looking forward to having my vaccination appointment for more reason than one. I won't have to keep answering the phone. Where has honesty and integrity gone? Warren Buffett, he was one of the most successful investors in the world with an estimated personal wealth of, wait for it, $80 billion. Wow. He says honesty is a very expensive gift. Don't expect it from cheap people. How good is that? And he has the right to say it too. Do you know he is a philanthropist who has pledged to give 99% of his personal fortune to many, many charities. He has indeed put his money where his mouth is. The Bible teaches us that honesty starts in the core of who we are as a person. King David messed up big time. He took another man's wife to be his own, and then he had the husband killed on the battlefield. The guilt of what he did actually ruined him, but thankfully he came to a place of confessing his sin, and then he looked to God for forgiveness. He says, surely you desire truth in the inner parts. So that means not just telling the truth, but living the truth. Not just saying the right words, but doing the right things. Not just giving the right impression, but always having right motives. Indeed, real honesty will actually stand by the right decision, even when that hurts you, even when it could hurt those you love, or is actually more costly in money and in reputation. In the parable of the sower, Jesus said that some seed fell on good soil, which represent honest, good hearted people who hear God's word, cling to it, and patiently produce a huge harvest. God bless you.